Okay, let's just ignore the fact that I look like total shit because it's nighttime, so I have a pass for that, I guess. Yeah, okay. Moving on. So, let's talk about the drama in the beauty community right now. You know, the whole Tati Westbrook, Jeffree Star, James Charles, Shane Dawson's thrown in the mix a little, all that drama going on, but it's mostly consistent of Tati, James, and Jeffree. Now, one thing I have to say about this drama, because we've been hearing about it nonstop, and honestly, at this point, I have one thing to say about all this fucking drama, is if you're going to come out with such allegations and such statements, please back them up. Do not just put them out there and then say, oh, I'm done talking about this. No, we need to know the truth. The whole point of your video was to give us the truth, whether it was Tati, Jeffree, or James. We were supposed to get the truth. But did we? Jeffree said it's true. There's two sides to every story. And honestly, we hear James's side, we hear Jeffree's, and we hear Tati's side. But we don't fucking know the real side. To be honest, it really seems like the beauty community ain't the best place to be in. Because there's always drama going on within that community. And it's like, but it's never backed up. Like, I just want the truth. If you're gonna come out with all this shit and everyone's coming out of the woodworks about it, just give us the fucking truth. Is it that hard? You wanted to make this video to give us the truth. So just give us the truth. I'm tired of hearing this story and this story and this story and this story and this doesn't match up and this matches up and I don't believe them, I don't believe her, I don't believe him, I'm on this team, I'm on that team. Who cares about fucking teams? I just want to know what the fuck is going on. You know, is James this type of person? Which, to be honest, if he is, I'm not surprised. He does give that kind of vibe. And you can just tell by what James has said some things in the past that aren't the best, and even recently, and so is Jeffree, of course, and I'm not saying that makes it any better, but that's Jeffree's past self. We're talking about James's self right now, and who he is, and how he is, and as I understand, like, you see a hot boy, you're automatically attracted, and then you're like, fuck, he's straight, that sucks. And, you know, you accept it. You don't try to force him to believe he's bisexual or gay. You know, I'm not saying that is true, but, I mean, is it far-fetched? No. Is it something I find hard to believe? No. I don't think James is the best person. I do think he let this fame get to his head. I think he wanted all this fame, and he let it get to his head. Simple as that. You know? But at the end of the day, with all this drama going on, I just want the truth, you know? I really just want to know the whole story, every bit of the truth, and that's it. Let the whole story be told. You know, don't start this and then end it and close it behind the scenes. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, I just want the fucking truth. I mean, this got all started publicly, which I'm not saying it shouldn't have been started publicly. I don't know. I think everything just kind of exploded and it got public and it didn't mean to. I don't really think Tati's intention was to hurt James or cancel James. I think she was just fed up at this point. I think this was the last straw, you know. And then you had Jeffree, you know, coming out saying some things. And I understand Jeffree's gonna not talk about it anymore, but like, dude, you said a lot of stuff and you have nothing to back it up. Like, I'm not saying I don't believe you because you're not backing it up. It's just like there's so much being said without actually being said. Oh, wait till you hear about this moment and this instance and this and this and this and this, and then they're like, oh, we're not going to talk about it, we're done with it. And it's like, then why did you fucking start it? End it publicly if you're going to start it publicly. Like, I'm not saying they should have to, but like, not saying that they should have to end it publicly, but it's like, dude, I just really want the fucking truth. You know, I'm tired of hearing this side of the story, this side of the story, this side of the story. Nothing seems to be matching up, or it does match up, and it doesn't. Like, there's so much just crazy shit, and at the end of the day, when I hear about this drama and I'm watching this drama, it's like, I just want to know the truth. I just want to hear this whole situation, have Jeffree, James, Tati, all three of them sit down, fucking talk about it, or just someone release a video and just explain everything that is going on. You can't just say all this shit, start all this shit, and then say, oh, we're done talking about it. But it's like, I understand they want to handle it behind the scenes. I get that. I mean, probably legal issues are involved and shit. But at the same time, it's like, you started this with all of us, and yet you're leaving us with all these allegations and crazy statements and people talking, and we're like, what's the fucking truth? And we don't know. And that sucks.